Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
Hey, is this thing on? Hello, testing.
No debate, cause it's over. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the Korner Booth, find me in the Korner Booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant.
What's up, Twitter world? There's my little OJ.
He's got an autographed OJ photo.
Has anybody heard the story about the Glizzy guy?
He fits today's generation.
Oh yeah, speaking of lady basketball players, the Lola Bunny, bonkable. Yes or no?
Yeah, I figured I should join, right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Korner Booth podcast, or Korner Booth pregame. I am your host, Jared Klim, alongside the whole team today, minus Dom. Dom, unfortunately, had a family thing he had to get to today, so he will not be here. He'll be back Monday at 5:30. He let me know literally 5 minutes before showtime, which honestly, this is why we have 5 guys on the squad. Not one goes down. We can throw another one in the socket because apparently Matt's here. We thought he was out today, so it's going to be a fun show today. Very interesting weekend in football in general. We possibly have debuts for Devontae Adams and Amari Cooper in their new teams in Buffalo and New York. We also have trade rumors for Myles Garrett, as well as ones that were shot down already for Max Crosby, as well as a few other names that might get moved, including the entire Carolina Panthers organization, apparently, including Bryce Young. So we have a great show coming up, boys and girls. Without further ado, of course, we have my amazing team around me, ladies and gentlemen. My co-host, back off of his hiatus, ladies and gentlemen, he's the host of Bets of Swagoo. He's Anthony's father. He is Jake Smigglesworth, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Ordazzo.
What's going on, guys? Myles Garrett is a name that I did not hear as rumors or anything like that, so that's new.
Yeah, I was looking around, I was kind of just looking around, seeing like who's there, who's available. They were talking about rumors, and I keep seeing Myles Garrett. I've seen Eagles people talk about it. I've seen Lions. I even saw a Cowboys page talking about it. Now, let's pump the brakes here for a second because, let's be honest. I mean, we have one of our guests today is from the great state of Texas. He could tell us what the vibe is down there. But
I know what that is.
He's a Texans fan. God bless him. You know, he roots for the good team down there. But
one of the good teams. He is an Astros fan.
I mean, listen, as much as you despise the Astros, they are a very good baseball team. And they're the new model to rebuild baseball teams, unless you're the
they are enjoying Mexico right now, golfing on a beach.
Shut up. My team is too. That being said, also, we will get to him in a second. Also joining us now is our co-host, the new cat daddy himself, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Lipoff.
I fumbled that one. I do it every week.
Every time.
Every week. I'm always thrown on mute and I just talk and then I look like a jack. This is her.
That's little Luna, the newest member of the Korner Booth clan.
I can just get her here, little Luna. She's very excited to be here. I had to put all these blankets on my couch so she doesn't scratch everything up. But she's very well behaved, dude.
Nice, dude.
Definitely one of the mascots we got here. But glad to be here again. First week of work done, phenomenal. Love this new place. But how you boys doing? That's the real question.
Thank God for this show because I am losing my damn mind. Did
you show everybody the new gift?
I'm not showing that off.
I like it.
I Nick Sirianni myself, folks.
Hell yeah!
I was gonna say for the audience out there, if he didn't show you, I was gonna say yes, he did do it. He did shave his head, like you said.
Yeah,
he was a man of his word.
Word. You're a man.
I was really going to do it if the Diamondbacks made the playoffs, but of course that didn't happen, so we don't have to worry about that.
No. What really happened was he got some bubble gum in his hair and he had to
No, it's more for my psoriasis can actually freaking heal instead of it just coming.
I like it though. I dig it.
I don't mind it. I honestly need to go see my barber just get it faded on the sides. I kind of like it being short and more manageable. I can throw a bandana on in the morning and don't have to worry about my hair looking all stupid when I take it off. So that's kind of the new plan.
Sons of Anarchy by day, Jared by night. Sirianni by night, Sons of Anarchy by day.
Oh,
Biker Undertaker by night.
God, at least next year I still has a job. The job market freaking blows, man. I'm hunting. It's not great.
You're a free agent, dude. We're dying for your signature.
Oh my God. I wish. I love you and Nate's team to call me. And speaking of Nate, ladies and gentlemen, our producer extraordinaire, a optimistic Giants fan, a emphatic Cal Bears fan. Hey, listen, Cal's on the up and up, boys. And of course, loves his Philadelphia Phillies, ladies and gentlemen. Nate Wynn.
Hey, Panda Express employee at your service.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
How can I help you? We got orange chicken,
Okay,
teriyaki.
listen, I love how we're hitting the racial jokes, but they're just self-implied apparently.
Happy Thursday, boys. How you guys doing?
Oh my God, we're good. Usually we have to wait for Brett to show up for the Asian jokes to start flying, but Nate's got them flying early today.
Nate, you know my order is the Mongolian beef. Oh, half and half. Oh, it's like hibachi? Yeah, you half and half. Put a little piece of shrimp in there, even though you don't order. I'll take it.
Half General Tso's, half Mongolian beef, side of lo mein.
Jared, I do have music playing really low. I forgot I had this on. Can you hear that or no?
No, you're good.
All right, good.
Gotta love StreamYard software sometimes, boys.
What's your order, Chris?
I eat anything, dude. I'm not picky with anything.
Trust.
I have not been to a Panda Express in a long time though, because they don't really have them up north usually.
They're only in the rest stops or the Trouble Mall. Neither.
Yeah, so basically, I got to be driving. Last time I had one, I was in Alexandria, Virginia. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest who's on time. He's always on time. I think it's a military thing. I'm not sure, but ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, the host of Insert Name FC, a diehard Houston sports fan, and one of the coolest dudes we know. Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite Texan, Hector Flores.
It might be a military thing. Honestly, it's probably exactly what it is.
I understand. Like DJ, who's like basically our resident. He's our version of AJ Hawk on this show. He texted me. He goes, "Yeah, I filled in for Kelsey last night on High Low," and he's like, "Yeah, I'll be there at like 7:45." I'm like, I kind of assumed that. He goes, "Really?" I'm like, "You guys shit to do for work?" He goes, "Yep." Dom texted me 5 minutes before was a new thing, but like I was there. Me and the two knuckleheads just get going until Hector gets there. And then Matt pops in. I'm like, wait, what's happening now? We actually have a full roster. This is great. So I'm happy.
Also, I want to throw in, let's be honest, Panda Express, we know who's cooking in the back, and it's not Nathan. It's my people.
I'm your manager, bro. I'm like,
What has happened to this podcast?
We got our blue check mark. We've officially hit degenerate status, apparently.
And you all know who
Hector, you work tomorrow, bud. I need you tomorrow, Hector. 9 to 5, bud. You cool with that?
And you all know who they got taking the phone orders.
That'd be me.
Wait,
no, we have my nephew who's like 8 taking the orders, so you guys are off tomorrow.
Oh Lord. You guys are really
we're talking about like the real Chinese restaurants that work even on holidays.
Yeah, like literally, there's a joint around the corner from my house. It's next. Think about it. This is the most American strip mall of all time. So on the corner next to my house, there's 2 buildings. There is a biker bar, a salon, and apartments in one building. You walk to the other side of the parking lot, a Greek pizza joint, another hair salon, a gun store, a liquor store that doesn't card, a Chinese food joint, and a nail salon. You tell me that's not the most American plaza of all time, and I will say I want you to show me what's more. That you have a gun store next to a liquor store next to a Chinese joint.
I feel like the only thing you're missing is like a Jersey Mike's or something.
We got
some sort of sandwich shop.
We got a sandwich shop. Like we got a Jersey Mike's 10 minutes one way, and then we got like 4 sandwich shops 10 minutes the other way.
I will say you're going into a real Chinese establishment when you see the 50-cent surcharge when you pay with card.
Which technically is illegal if you really want to bust their chops about it.
Leave my aunts and uncles alone.
Oh my God.
We run business. We want to.
Good
Y'all
Lord.
Caucasians can, do your own thing.
Hey, you're gonna get us red flag.
Not you, Hector. Yeah, we good, bro. We minorities.
Oh my God.
Nate said, "Stick to your."
On Monday when Dom came in.
I get what Nate's saying, but let's be honest, we get treated a little differently.
Nate's telling us to stick with our green bean casserole and our breadcrumbs on our mac and cheese.
Oh my god!
And the raisins on the potato salad.
Ooh,
Hey,
that's a harsh.
All right,
Hey, listen, I'm a white boy who knows how to cook, so let's pump the brakes on the raisins and the potato salad. All right.
I've never had to experience that before, and I'm glad. The only weirdest thing that ever.
It's because we all know Matt's got some flavor.
Yeah. The only weird potato salad story I ever have is that my grandmother, for whatever the reason is, likes to shave carrots on top. I don't question it. She's 93. I let her do her thing.
Yeah.
I just scrape them off.
You can't question me, Mom, man. You can't question me, Mom.
So
that's literally what she's my Mima. Yeah.
Y'all love this. So I was over at my friend's house last week, and this is my boy who's he's enlisting. So him and his girl and everyone else, we're all hanging out, and they're like, "Yo, let's order takeout." I'm like, "Bro, I am broke. I am unemployed right now." And they're like, "You want to cook for us?" And I'm like, "So you don't have to pay?" I'm like, "Sure." So we walk inside, and they're like, "Yo, I want chicken salad." I'm like, "Bet." Chopped. I did chopped white onions, Cajun seasoning. I mixed in. I put them on like toasted ciabatta rolls. It was the most like bamfed chicken salad of all time. If I see anybody just do like straight dill seasoning, I kick them out the house. That's
no Dano's, no Dano seasoning.
No. This was voodoo seasoning straight from New Orleans.
Slap your mama seasoning.
I gotta
tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
I bought a big bottle there from back from there. I thought I was doing something good, bringing home something authentic, and I went to the Walmart up the road, and I'm like, "Oh, they have that here."
So I actually have a good Cajun blend, Matt, and I said I'd give it to all my buddies after they got married. I do owe you my Cajun.
Well, hold on. I got a question.
Yeah, go for it.
What if I've been previous married and now I'm divorced?
But this happened.
It's allowed, but
you have happened before the friendship.
Cajun seasoning can only be used for good. It is the one of the few things I take pride in.
Because I'm a divorcee.
I came up with this drunk off my ass and then checked it the next morning. It was like, oh my god, this is going to be delicious.
Well, per the Cajun
when was this marriage,
agreement,
Chris? In elementary school?
Yeah, dude. We
per the very detailed Cajun seasoning agreement that Jared typed up, this marriage must happen while the friendship is going on, not beforehand.
Exactly.
I was gonna say how many years. Oh, okay. So
like Maddie, I owe him and Bianca a copy of my Cajun rub, like a copy of the seasoning for it. My buddy Trev got it because of how much he was instrumental in helping me with a bunch of stuff I was trying to do last year. So he got a pass. My sister gets a pass because she was in the room when I was writing it down. Apparently, I was a little incoherent, but my handwriting wasn't.
Speaking of food, I got some food next to me. If you guys ever come down and see me in Philly, whenever you guys get the time, I got this Irish pub around me with smacking food. Unreal.
The worst joke because I know your cat's next to you too. I was like, dude, I thought we were done with those jokes, Chris.
It's not that type of podcast, Jared.
It's not Springfield, Ohio.
Yeah. Not the type of
podcast.
It's not the San Francisco market, okay?
Yeah, we claim family podcast after Nate's intro.
Well, by the way, my cat is now on the floor flying around. But
if any Asians touch that cat, you let me know, bro. I will.
You got it.
Listen, I said to my buddy, I said, listen, anybody wants to come after my cat, I'll feed him first. Might be lead in that food, but
Dude, Jesus.
Beat him up.
Well, just anyway, if you're in Philadelphia, I don't know how this got so off topic. There's an Irish pub around me with banging food. So when you guys are in town, you'll come by and I'll take you there, and you'll love it. Beers are like $3.
Is that where
when I come down for us to hopefully get to an Eagles game this year at some point?
Yeah.
Or Diamondback.
Is that where you scam
Diamondback Phillies next year? You'll take me this.
Is that where you scam people for the $10,000 because you're a Nigerian
prince scam? Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I take you down a secret alley, and then I'm like,
"Hey, yo."
I don't know where the hell we're going with this, but yeah, if you guys are in town, stop by. We'll go to the pub. Nate, Hector, everyone's included.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's just the secret alley part kind of scared me, but I got you.
Yeah, no, we're not. No alleys are involved.
Listen, I finally got to see what Chris actually looks like in person because I'm friends with him on Facebook now. Like from of all the chest, I'm not worried about Chris taking me out an alley unless he's packing heat or something.
Well, I wear like 3 coats. I'm like jacked.
Puffer coats too.
Puffer coats, yeah. 250.
I think they're trying to say you're more of a trench coat kind of guy. I think that's what they're kind of going off of.
Oh my god! All right, we gotta start talking about Thursday night football.
Insane.
Well, speaking of train wreck, do you want to talk? Listen, guys, this is close to as bad as well. I don't know if you guys remember last year, Hector. I don't know if you were on for this episode. I know McCarthy was. We did top 10 things we'd rather do than watch the Thursday night football. Because it was between like the Bears and the Panthers. This year we're doing part 2, but it's for the German game, the Panthers and the Giants. So this game tonight, you have Rashid Shaheed is out for the season. I just had to drop him from 3 of my fantasy teams. Damn it. Olave's done for the week. Half the O-line for the Saints is done. Patrick Surtain is out. Nate's basically going to have – I don't know how this is going to work with you and Chris in customer service because what if half the team's injured? Like, how does that work?
I don't deal with that. I don't deal with
Doesn't matter.
So you're going to have to go to my associate here, Nate. I think
Doesn't
Nate will.
Yeah.
Nathaniel, yes.
I appreciate you. It does not matter. If players are out, then they're out.
Yeah. Okay.
Spencer Rattler starting, I think, too.
All I know is I did not start Bub Means. Actually, no, I did in my belly up league because that league is. I just meme that league.
Bubbies.
I think one week AJ Brown and Devontae where I started Johnny Wilson, who I think had 1 catch for 6 yards and had 4 drops. I just do it for the memes because that league every year, all the belly of fantasy guys get super sweaty during that draft. Well, I'm trying to do 3,000 things at once. So I basically just was like, yeah, I don't really care. I'm just going to draft Hurts, Garrett Wilson. I just kept going on a list of like guys. I was like, oh, cool. Great. Awesome.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do first touchdown at like 7:45. I'm not
right when DJ gets here.
I'm not liking the game that much tonight because
Chrissy, I got a couple. I honestly kind of like
you spit what you got to me in a bit. I think I got one, but I'll wait till DJ gets here.
Okay.
I just hate the Broncos betting on them, dude.
Dude, they make no sense to me. And the problem is I have Javonte Williams in 3 of my fantasy leagues. I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah.
But like he is the bane of my existence because when I don't start him, he actually gets like 92 yards and a touchdown, or at least gets a couple yards catching. He gets like 15, 16 yards. When I do start him at 7, 8, 9 points max, and I'm done with it. I've been trying to trade in my family league for months. Nobody in my family league trusts me.
Well, they think you're gonna like
the only one who actually still works in sports. They're all like really sketchy because I got my cousin on what was eventually a bet. It was the year Devontae Adams got hurt like week 3 and never played again. I was able to flip Devontae Adams and Baker for Julio Jones and like some other player I can't remember. And that was Julio's like last good year in Atlanta. So, oh my God, guys, look who it is. He's back. And we're talking about his team tonight. Rob, you come back in maybe 20 minutes, bud. We're talking your boys against the 40 Winers.
I never told you I got a trade fleeced by my grandmother like 3 years ago.
Wait.
Can't say no to Meemaw.
Yeah,
you can. No, you can.
Meemaw played.
I say no to both my grandmothers all the time.
No, you can't say no to Meemaw.
You said grandmother. We're saying Meemaw.
Well, listen. Listen. If I ever called either of my grandmother's Meemaw, I get a backhand slap to the face.
So okay, you say Meemaw. Sometimes I say Gam.
I don't like. Listen, my grandmother, the one who actually still like walks around, leaves her house, like is very active. She goes.
I thought you said the one I still like. I was like, whoa.
No, listen, no, I love both my grandmothers equally. My mom's mom, who is very active, still like lives in Manhattan, goes out, does stuff every day. Who's actually turned 80 this year, which is crazy to think about.
Wow, that's awesome.
She, which is scary to think that she was 50 when I was born. That's nuts. I'm almost fucking 30, guys. Had a moment. So yeah, she's very like she has me and my sister call her Grammy, and all of our cousins, but she's also from the South. So like I throw all rules out at that point.
Woo! Hey Grammy. Is that how you do that?
She's from South Carolina. And then you have my other grandmother. We have to be called Grandma It was very simple, Polish-born, everything's very proper and patriarchal and all that other crap. So that's kind of how my dynamic worked with my grandparents. I am lucky enough to have two grandfathers, and my grandmother because my other one passed away, has like a step grandfather. Bruce is a cool guy, so he's taken me a couple of Mets Diamondbacks games. So it's been a very interesting dynamic in my family for years. I don't know how the hell we got on this topic. Let's go back to Broncos Raiders. So
we got
Broncos
and that's Broncos Stains. There we go.
Oh, okay. I need to mentally reset my brain. Anyway,
I think that was a great preview for the
yeah. This game is going to be more screwy than my thought process was here. Here is my favorite thing about this game is that the Saints are at home. Apparently, Drew Brees is leading the halftime chant. They still have Alvin Kamara. They still have Juwan Johnson, and they still have I believe Cedric Wilson and Bud Means. It's not amazing, but they have the advantage of quarterback because I consider Spencer Rattler better than Bo Nix. I do.
I mean, Rattler's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay. So here's why I'm going to tell you right now. I think Spencer Rattler outdoes Bo Nix tonight. I think he outthrows him. My biggest problem with Bo Nix is his entire game is based off of improvisation. But when you're down by 6 or 7 and they're just dropping 8 every time, improvisation kind of becomes useless. So my biggest thing tonight is, can the Saints get an early lead, allow Kamara to run the football? No Patrick Surtain means Rattler's going to have a lot more areas to throw that football. I'm leaning Saints tonight. I picked him already on TJ's podcast yesterday. If you guys checked out High Low Sports, I am a big proponent of home teams on Thursday Night Football getting dubs, especially when there's no advantage at quarterback. Because usually my hierarchy goes, if I can't tell clearly which team is better, then it goes to who has the better head coach.
Rattler, first touchdowns plus 1,600. That doesn't seem that crazy to me.
Who's the better head coach?
Well, I mean, listen, Sean Payton to me has been like a doofus since he left New Orleans. So
Yeah, but is Dennis Allen any better?
No, they're both morons. So I put that as a push. So then I got on the quarterback. I honestly would take Spencer Rattler over. I had Spencer Rattler rated higher than Bo Nix. When we did our draft grades, I think, Matt, didn't I have Rattler like a 3rd or 4th round grade or something ridiculous like that?
Possibly. I don't remember off the top of my head.
I was bashing Bo Nix. Rattler I had as a 2nd round pick. I thought Rattler would be one of the best young quarterbacks in the draft. I was hoping that the Raiders would grab him to back up Minshew or O'Connell, but, then nobody listens to me in Las Vegas. And that's why they're a garbage can organization. So, running back, I give the advantage still to New Orleans. Wide receiver, I mean, besides Sutton, there's not really much of an advantage in Denver. You got to go to tight end. The advantage goes to New Orleans. Offensive line, it's a push. Then once you go to defense, their one advantage was they had a better cornerback with Surtain, but he's out. Everything except for Sean Payton by like a millimeter is leaning me towards New Orleans. So I'm taking New Orleans. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You could host a TED Talk.
Oh, definitely could.
I think this game is early contention. It hasn't even started yet. We're just about a quarter of the way through the year. This has early contention, in my opinion, to be probably the worst Thursday night football game that we might see this year. I mean,
we had back-to-back great ones, which sucks even more.
I mean, think about it, though. Bo Nix versus Spencer Rattler. You got Javonte Williams that's been on the decline in the last couple of years versus an Alvin Kamara who's trying to get back to his old self, but we already know I don't think that's going to happen. It's like Zeke's never going to get back to the old Zeke. You know what I mean? All the receivers are freaking out. It's just the tight ends are nothing special. Juwan Johnson and Greg Dulcich. This could be a horrendous game, or it could be so bad it's actually comedic. It's either way. This could be the worst one of Thursday of the year, and I am not excited for it. I would be watching the Yankee game if they weren't already in the top of the 7th, so it's going to be way over by the time this game starts. I'm going to have nothing else but to watch this game unless I want to put the Mets game on. That is a possibility.
My boy is actually at the game tonight. He's texting me updates. I'm like, dude, I hate your team too.
My buddy's sending me pictures from Citi Field saying there's pretty much a red sky mixed in with the blue sky right now or whatever. So like they're all saying it's orange and blue. It's a sign, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes to knock those stupid Dodgers out of the playoffs. Maddie,
Yes.
What is the current? I have not checked on any baseball since.
Dodgers are up 2-1 in the series. Tonight is going to be game 4.
No, I'm talking about your guys in the Guardians versus Yankees.
They're up 2 games.
Yeah, we're up 2-0 in the series. Currently, we're down 3-1, bottom of the 7th, but we're 2-0 in the series right now.
Okay, so you're not sweating too bad.
No, I mean, I don't want to give up a win just because I know how this team can be. You know, you drop a game and all of a sudden you go into a funk. They got 2 more games in Cleveland, so if they can win one of those 2 and just try and finish it off at home, I'll take it. But I'm hoping for a comeback. But if we're not striking out, we're grounding into double plays. So,
listen, I just can't wait for April for baseball season because my Diamondback apparently there's a Paul Goldschmidt reunion coming as our new DH, and anybody who's known me as long as Matt has knows how much the Paul Goldschmidt trade broke me mentally. So I will pull out my old Paul Goldschmidt jersey out of storage, and I will be doing cartwheels down the street, even if he only plays 7 games for us. But yeah, so let's get back to
that trade. Never really panned out, did it?
For neither team. The Cardinals became worse after they got him, and the Diamondbacks got one good player out of it, who they traded.
Well, I mean, the Cardinals still haven't recovered from the whole email hacking scandal.
To be honest, that team is just a garbage can to begin with. They post Pujols have never been the same.
Yeah.
All righty. So we actually have to finish up this game. So I'm going to ask you, Nate, who you got tonight? Saints. You could give us an explanation. Give us a one-word answer. It's up to you. Saints or Broncos?
I mean, you mentioned the Saints having an advantage with Kamara. Juwan Johnson is an underrated tight end. Hopefully he gets a lot of targets. I mean, a tight end is a rookie quarterback's best friend, so hopefully Rattler depends on him because he is more dependable of a guy compared to Cedric Wilson and Bub Means and whoever the other guy is. I forgot his name, and I apologize for that. It's going to come down to field goals, as we all feel like it will do so. So Blake Grupe and whoever Denver's kicker is. But I will go with New Orleans. I think I don't think he's there.
You're gonna apologize to the kicker of the Broncos?
I don't know his name, so no. Sorry.
Don't know the tight end's name, but I know that. I don't know that guy's name.
Hey, I can name the Saints for starting receivers tonight.
I butchered Tennessee's quarterback's name last night on high low. So at this point, I think we all get kind of a pass. And there was also me trying to pronounce DJ Ungalungale. I butcher the hell out of it.
Wait, try the Tennessee name. Say it.
Nico. I don't have it in front of me.
It's Nico. That's all.
Yeah, we're gonna call him Nico T.
Isn't it with the I?
I have with a T.
Oh.
It's Nico.
Yeah, just Nico. It's
Uncle Nico.
It's Nico with the weird earrings. All right.
He's a young freshman. Yeah,
dude, he is young. It was so funny. Actually, it's so funny. I knew this kid was nasty, and I completely forgot about him because my first NCAA Road to Glory was a power halfback at Tennessee. Like I tried to do like a Tim Riggins build. I was finishing up rewatching Friday Night Lights. I was like, dude, a power halfback with a cowboy collar. Let's go. And Tennessee wanted me, and I played. I'm like, oh, this quarterback's pretty nasty. And then I'm like, I completely forgot about it. And now I'm like, oh, I see him lighting up teams. So it's pretty cool to see some of the players you see in NCAA in the preseason actually be good. Now, Lenore Sellers, I actually played on South Carolina in my speedback build, and he's just as inaccurate in NCAA as he is in the actual real life. So the only player they didn't do dirty for quarterbacks I played with was Cam Ward. Cam Ward is just as nasty in game as he is in real life. So that was kind of cool to see. But Hector, who you taking tonight, Saints or the Ponies?
I'm gonna go with Who Dat Nation.
Nice. Shout out to our boy Cruz.
You guys know that
Maddie, who you taking?
You guys know that John Gruden TikTok thing where he talks about things and he goes, "Got me feeling nicey," and then he just is like, "Who?"
I like the close. I like the close. The close makes it funnier.
I don't know what he's doing, but I can't
his YouTube channel.
These videos. Yeah, but it's on TikTok too. He posted on there, or somebody posted on there. I don't know what he's doing.
Nate, we have to get John Gruden on the show.
Yeah,
I could make it work.
Anyways,
let's do it.
What I'm trying to get at is that this game is not making me feel nicey, but I will take the Broncos by a minimal 3-point.
Oh man, you just choked up Chris.
I like when he does that. When Gruden does that like eyebrow thing, he's like,
"Oh, it has nothing to do with your Broncos."
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Let me tell you about this Jameis Winston guy. Sorry.
He's like, "There's good burgers, there's great burgers, there's good bats,
Chris,
great bats."
What about a little
sandwich
banana? I'm like, all right.
What is this show turning into?
Oh no, dude! It's a roast beef sandwich and it's banging.
Please eat before next time. I love you, pal.
Dude, my mom just delivered it. You can't yell at me.
I'm gonna yell at your mother.
Don't even do that.
You should have got the Danger Witch.
Chris is like, if you yell at my mom, she's gonna yell at me.
You should have bought the Subway Danger Witch, Chris.
I'll tell you what. I had a Wendy's Krabby Patty the other day.
I was about to say, Chris is gonna be the one to have the Krabby Patty.
You got it too?
I heard it was
like that was the most mid thing ever.
I heard it was mid as hell. I heard that mango smoothie. I heard the mango frosty was good though.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, you crapping me, dude? You crapping me? But dude, I can make a bit out of food reviews.
All right, you know what? Chris, we'll do a corner booth reviews. You and me do things together. I'm down for it, all right?
On a scale of 1 to 5 booms, how would you give the Krabby Patty sandwich?
We're not doing booms.
Okay.
Or is it a doom?
Oh yeah.
Shut up. I'm so sick of
how many Lola Bunnies are you gonna give it?
Oh!
How many bonks are you gonna give it?
Sandwich, Chris.
How many bonks?
How many
bonks?
I don't know. So I got to come up with like a new. All right, it's a double bonk. It's a double bonk.
What's the bonk? What's the bonk scale?
Out of 5 bonks, it's a double
bonk. 5 bonks.
It's not great, but the sauce is what keeps it alive.
Good Lord, what is it? Can we? Chris, pick the damn game. Broncos or Saints?
No, give me the Saints.
Yeah. So we're going clean sweeper on the Saints. Wait, Nate.
No. Matt picked the Broncos.
Matt picked the Broncos. Did Nate pick the Ponies or you take the Saints?
I'm picking the Saints.
Okay. This is like the one I don't keep track of. So, and Chris, since I'll do the intro, then we'll get to your pick of the week. I'm actually kind of excited. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is our second guest. You know him well. He hosts High Low Sports. Apparently, all my co-hosts are dropping like flies. The dropping in and out always cracks me up. Anyway, he's the host of High Low Sports. He allowed me to help him out yesterday on his show. He is a Hunter Renfrow stunt double. So much of so, I have the picture of Hunter Renfrow with the goldfish as his contact picture. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, football wizard. His fantasy picks aren't as great, but at least he's very smart when it comes to game of football. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, DJ Stewart.
My fantasy team would be fine, but when Chris Olave and Marvin Harrison Jr. combined for negative half a point, and 2 brain injuries, there's only so much I can do.
Was it you who I whooped in your friend league last week, or was that Kelsey?
No, that was me that you won because, like I said, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Chris Olave combined for negative 5 points and 2 brain injuries.
That was great. I was like, how am I winning? Oh, that's why.
DJ, how about our boy Flacco?
We love our boy Flacco around here. Can't be the answer long term, but he sure is fun in spurts.
If the Colts win the division,
they're not.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
If they do, somehow.
Because this
Flacco! Colts!
Thank you, Flavor Dave. If they somehow make it, if they go to the playoffs, somehow they make it further than the Texans.
They won't.
Because I know he's a big Texans fan. It's probably not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
You and I get a Flacco jersey.
Deal.
We wear it.
We also would have to send flowers to CJ Stroud and his family because that would probably involve him getting involved.
It probably will not happen, but it's a long shot. That's why I'm throwing up the prop.
We'd have to send Hector some flowers because you might have just cursed CJ Stroud if that does happen. Like, this would be exclusively on you, Chris. So
listen, Hector, I like Stroud. I got him in fantasy, so I don't root anything bad for him. But I'm just.
I know, man. It sounds kind of like you really want that Flacco jersey.
I thought you were a Stroud boy. Say it loud. Say it, Stroud.
I keep telling him to get an Eagles Flacco jersey. He refused. He wants to get like a Ravens throwback or something.
No, I want to get a Browns one. I want to get like the most random one. I don't Eagles one.
You want a number 19 Joe Flacco Jets jersey?
That's an
get.
interesting idea to think of. Like, what would be the most bizarre?
I'm telling you, it's a
fantasy
Philadelphia
football
Eagles one
jersey you would
because
want
he
to
played there
get?
for 2 weeks.
I'm telling you, Fantasy Football Expo next year, we should all get Ryan Fitzpatrick jerseys.
I have a
You
T-shirt.
might be onto something.
Yeah.
Now that makes a lot more sense. That's
Give
probably
me,
the best idea
I want a Miami Dolphins Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey, please.
On second thought, Chris, that price is a little bit out of my price range, so they might have to win the
I
Super
know
Bowl.
that looks too cheap to me. It should be
NFL shops on something else with these prices.
Hey, no, it's 30% off.
You know what the
I
craziest
don't
thing is about jersey prices? They haven't gone up in 3 years, but because everyone's hurting, it looks more expensive than it actually is.
What's like the most random NFL jersey you can get of like a high-profile player?
Kenny Galladay.
That's
Kenny
just
Galladay.
The most random jersey.
Oh,
Like you can get like a Frank Gore Colts jersey.
throw me an Asante Samuel Falcons jersey.
That's a good one.
Like
Yeah,
a Randy Moss
right
Raiders
behind me.
jersey.
Or give me a Uncle Ed.
No, he was on the Titans. Randy Moss Titans jersey.
That's more crazy.
Give me an
Commanders,
Andre
Adrian
Johnson Colts
Peterson.
jersey.
Commanders, Adrian Peterson. Or I guess pre-Commanders.
No, Seahawks Adrian Peterson.
Seahawks,
Jerry Rice.
Lions Adrian Peterson.
Jinx, you owe me a soda again.
Saints Adrian Peterson.
Give me
Oklahoma Adrian Peterson. Actually, that'd be pretty fire.
The college jerseys of a player that's in the league.
Arizona Cardinals Adrian Peterson.
I forgot that was the thing.
Chris Johnson, Arizona Cardinals.
Emmett Smith.
God damn it, guys. Quick.
I
actually do have an Adrian Peterson jersey when I was a kid. I used to have the Vikings, like the Vikings purple.
I think the most disgusting would be a Jerry Rice Raiders jersey.
No, that's clean. Jerry Rice, Broncos or Seahawks would be gross.
You know what I think would be the most random Joe Flacco jersey? Joe Flacco Broncos jersey.
Right. He was on the Broncos for like half a season.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, I got a great named IPA for you today. It's called Laser Cat.
What the heck?
Is that not just
It's on. So I haven't had this beer in years, and I was at my buddy's girlfriend's liquor store today because I was like, they had the Buffalo Trace Edition cigars. They were actually pretty inexpensive, so I went and got one.
I told a few of my buddies about you, Jared. How you get the most random beers, and they're like, "This guy rocks."
I do rock, and I can't wait to meet them all. I go down to Philly.
That's exactly
I will say this though. Dude, Laser Cat slaps, bro. I forgot how much I love this beer. I haven't had this since COVID.
Dude, who comes up with that?
Oh no, there's another beer I have. It's called Dogs and Boats. It's in my fridge over there.
Dude, if my full-time job was to name random IPAs for a living, I'd feel like that'd be my most favorite thing in the world. I feel like I'd be a millionaire.
What's an example?
Joe Flacco.
Well, Flacking off, Flackinator.
Best of flax.
Flack it.
Wax and Flacking.
Yeah, it's got something like a little bit of like a rhyme.
See, like I think the whole thing with naming IPAs,
it's just gonna be the entire Key and Peele, like East West
two categories. So with naming beers, you have two categories. Hear me out. Two categories of naming beers. You have the ones that are purposeful. So like there was one beer to rule them all. It was a Lord of the Rings themed ale, and it was very good. It was an old timey style ale, delicious, and it had like the Lord of the Rings logos all over it. It was very, very good. I look for it every time I see it in the food liquor store. There was like ones like Laser Cat or Dogs and Boats or
what was the one you had the one time, Jared? It was like was it, like Psychedelic Dragon or something?
Dragon's Milk. It was like a stout my cousin had left from the Halloween party.
Dragon's Milk, dude, that's insane.
Oh no, my favorite stout I've had is a Midnight Snack. I always send them to Scott because he's a big stout guy. It's a 15% stout, and it's like cacao nips, vanilla, chocolate, marshmallow flavor. Like there's like a bunch of cool stuff. It basically tastes like I'm drinking like a dessert whiskey.
What's the marsh? I think you already said. What's the marshmallow one you had?
That was Midnight Snack.
Oh, that was okay. It was
the craziest name beer I've ever had though is still New York City Apartment on New Year's Eve. That is the name of the beer.
Oh, I thought you went to someone's apartment.
No. It's a $12 single can. I found it in the back of the rack. Guy gave it to me for half off. Incredible Imperial Stout. It is one of the best things. It's like, I think 19%. It'll knock you out, but it tastes amazing. It tastes like you're drinking beer flavored whiskey.
It's like
So do you actually feel like IPAs taste good, or do you just convince yourself?
Are you sure you didn't get coffee?
No. So there are certain, so like I had so I bought the Torpedo Pack by Sierra Nevada last week.
It's terrible. Yep.
This is a great preview for the Saints Broncos game, by the way.
Right. We already all picked.
We already did that.
We already picked. We just have a little.
We have talking beer now.
We have 2 minutes before we get into the six pack, so we're good. I trust me, it's Hector. I'm actually keeping track of time for once. This is like a terrifying experience. Actually, so they have like the cryo aged hopped one. They have like the double one, and they have a cold press or something like that. Some with the way they build a beer. All those are great. The regular Torpedo is the nastiest, most bitter IPA. I had one today with my lunch because I usually don't drink Monday through Wednesday. It's like, it's Thursday. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll have a beer, whatever. I had the Torpedo. I drank it. I was like, oh. It was okay for the first like 10 sips, but then the last like 2 or 3 at the bottom, like, oh, that's nasty. So it's not because of the taste. It used to be because of the alcohol percentage. Now I actually look for the taste because I'm not a degenerate anymore. But yes, Laser Cat is 8%. Dogs and Boats is like 9%. Imperial Stouts taste great to me. They just happen to be 11 to 12 to 15% alcohol. So,
yeah, me and Maddie, we're tequila pants type of guys. Tequila Pantalones, Matthew McConaughey, tequila, organic.
So there's actually a beer called No Pants Tequila.
How do you know this?
I found
You got to get a job, Jared. You got to work
The only IPA I know of is the Austin 316.
I had all 4 of them, and they all are amazing.
Oh, they're all good.
There's 4 different Steve Austin beers. There is 316, which is the best. Then you have the double, which is sensational. The regular, which is not bad. And then the ale, which is very good.
I bet it was a hell yeah of an experience. How many hell yeahs would you rank it?
It's a solid 5 hell yeahs.
How many? 5 out of 5 hell yeahs.
All right. Folks, well, that aside, I'm done.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Degenerate here most of the time. The main event where I'll be here. Why do we bring DJ in?
What?
What?
1 beer.
What?
2 beers.
What?
Follow 1.
What?
Tequila.
And a Bloody Mary.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to crack a 6-pack presented by the amazing people over at SeatGeek. Promo code Belly Sports for $20 off your first purchase at checkout. Official sponsor of Belly Sports, the Korner Booth podcast, and the 6-pack. We're kicking it off in Louisville, Kentucky. Miami Hurricanes visiting Louisville, number 8 Miami Hurricanes, by the way. They are visiting Kentucky. This is the 5th straight sellout on the road Miami's had since, I believe, last year, which is very cool. Name carries. This line annoys me because everyone is overreacting the fact we had to go to Cal at night for game day. Then we had to play Virginia Tech on a Friday. We had 2 rough games. Miami's coming off a bye. Miami, under every coach but Mario Cristobal, has struggled off bye weeks. With Cristobal, they're 500. So, but we've never had a quarterback like Cam Ward, at least since Ken Dorsey was our quarterback. So, give me Miami on this one. They're covering. They're winning. This is for the Howard Schnellenberger Trophy. Obviously, the famous coach who basically gave birth to the real Miami football. He was the one who kind of made the program what it is, the start before Jimmy Johnson and Dennis Erickson came in. He also coached at Louisville, so the Howard Schnellenberger Trophy is what they play for every other year. Louisville has it. We want it back, so screw Louisville. Miami wins by at least a touchdown. Cam Ward is the difference maker in this game. Maddie.
Well, first off, I don't know if you've heard of this beer before. It's called Lizard Tits. You ever seen this thing? Ha! It's a Coors Light.
I looked back. I'm like, there ain't no way he's got to
That's the blue collar beer right here. No, I'm taking Miami.
Blue collar. It's called Coors Banquet.
I gotta.
They didn't have that. I tried. They didn't have it. What did you say? Something about looking you in the eyes?
I got a case of Blue Moon staring me right in the eyes right now.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna go get her.
I'm gonna go Miami. Miami has not steered me wrong at all during this 6-pack. I've chosen them every time that they popped up, and even the Cal game that gave me a scare still stuck by my side and came through. So I am gonna roll with Miami. Odds looking in my favor.
Rolling for Burton.
Yeah. So give me Miami over Louisville. Maybe if Louisville had Calvin Pryor, maybe, but they don't.
I don't think that's I don't think it's a bonus or a subtraction there. Hector, who you taking, Louisville or Miami?
Oh man, give me the U.
Throw it up. Deej?
We'll take Miami, but we're not taking the points because every time I've bet on the spread, Miami's let me down. So you know what? We're gonna take. We'll take them, but we're not touching their spread.
Just make sure I don't bet in the spread. Miami's going to pull this off because when I do, they lose. Miami, nice. Nate, what we got? Throwing up the U, baby. We got our first.
Cam Ward won the Heisman in my dynasty. So
there you go. I wonder Ruben Bain.
Oh,
23.5 sacks, man. Like, also, I'm very good at pass rushing in NCAA. So yeah, there you go. All right, we're moving on. This game's gonna be fun. Bama, Tennessee, 7 versus 11.
7-11.
I was gonna say, where's Chris for this joke?
He's staring down at a blue moon.
All right, DJ, who you taking?
We're taking the over. Oh, I guess I guess I'll take Tennessee too, but I don't like picking this game at all. But I'll take Tennessee, and we're gonna hammer the over for sure.
Bonus points if you can tell Jared how to properly pronounce that quarterback's name.
Bonus points if you tell me how to pronounce it correctly.
Yeah, we had this conversation on the show.
I was hoping you could do this for me because he couldn't remember. He just knows it's Nico.
I just call him Tennessee guy. I call him not Henry Hooker.
I gotta look it up.
We're doing this. Nico, I think that's an L. Lamaleva.
Oh, I'm not getting that. I'm gonna see if they can.
Lamalavia. There it is.
All right, Nico, living La Viva Loca. Got it.
I love it. Let's
Great
go.
song.
We're living La Vida Loca. I'm taking Tennessee as well. We're gonna start. We'll be singing Rocky Top on Monday afternoon.
Who sings that? Shrek? Or Rick? Or what's his name?
Ricky
Donkey?
Martin.
Ricky Martin. Yeah.
Would you get Shrek?
Yeah, Rocky Top. That's
It's in Shrek, dude.
the hit song.
No, it's
the hit song that Ricky Martin performed from Menudo.
Like Donkey sings it. Oh wait, that's all.
All right, Nate, who are you taking?
Oof. I think Alabama's
Shit.
pass rush will get to the freshman quarterback at
His
Tennessee.
name is
Nico living La Vida Loca.
I don't know. Nico I, man. Nico I. There we
It's
go.
an L, brother.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Are you gonna apologize?
Nope.
Actually, no, that is an I.
And he's a freshman. He's younger than me, so
I am a La Vida.
He's a freshie.
Freshie.
Give me Bama. I think the pass rush will make a difference. That Alabama has the advantage over Tennessee, and hopefully, as long as Jalen Milroe, gets the ball to his wideouts, including Ryan Williams, I think this will be a Bama win.
All right.
Let it say or no.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other word, but when they first said it,
I'm gonna also roll with Bama over Tennessee. Yeah, no reason. I can't pronounce that guy's name. It's really bothering me, so I'm gonna go against him and pick Alabama.
That's really good.
Chrissy, did you take Tennessee too or no?
I didn't even touch the game yet,
Oh
Jared.
yeah. Who are you taking? You roll the degenerates this week?
Well, here's a fun fact: Alabama has the most snails out of any U.S. state by far.
That's true.
I can't have a bunch of snails on the field. Give me Tennessee.
All right. That happened.
Why do I love that so much?
I just Googled it too.
I thought you knew
like
that.
Alabama fun facts. Like, what the hell was that?
I did. I literally searched up fun facts about Alabama.
Alabama fun fact.
Nice.
Honestly,
Aaron
Chris,
Judge, everybody.
Chris,
The man that sucks in the postseason has tied this game up in the 8th, 3-3 on a 2-run home run because that's what he does when he doesn't suck in October.
You're welcome,
Anyway,
Matt. That happened
When
just
he
because I
doesn't
turned the
suck
game
in
off.
October, that's a.
I'm rooting for you, Maddie.
I'm
man,
just
I love
gonna
you,
go
Mike.
ahead and say, to quote the great Forrest Gump, Alabama.
There you go. And he even had the hair move for emphasis.
Yeah, Jarrett, Alabama did almost lose last week to South Carolina. Sorry.
I know. I wasted my free bet on taking South Carolina money line.
So I'm wrong with the degenerates this week, Jarrett. We got to fly high together.
We
buddy.
stick together, baby. We're rolling. We're
Amen.
like Nate and Matt are hearing us like Jaws in the background. We're coming.
That's right. Let me get some ice for this beer. It's pretty warm.
What in the hell are you? Oh, I don't even know anymore. Okay.
It's better to not ask questions.
Okay. When did we adopt
when he was-
our version of Charlie Day for this podcast? He's just wild card.
So he was just staring at that case of Blue Moon that was not in the fridge.
But he didn't put it in the fridge. He just stood it there on the counter. Oh my god! All right. Everyone picked except DJ, right? Or DJ, you picked first.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. You got to realize I have 6 people. Everyone's jumping in and out of the screen. It's a lot. Okay, my ADHD is rolling.
Matt, is Alex Purdue wearing like a back support?
Maybe.
All right.
Whatever it takes.
Moving on.
Anything necessary.
Not everybody's healthy.
Number 1, Texas, visited by number 5, Georgia. All right. I'm taking the Texas hook 'em horns. I think Carson Beck's a schmuck. His greatest accomplishment is dating one of the Cavender twins. So
You say that like it's a negative thing. You should.
I
say
know. I'm not saying it
fucking
all. I'm
boys.
jealous of the man. He's making millions of dollars to play quarterback, average
twins?
quarterback. He's Jake Fromm with a better head of hair.
The who twins?
The Cavender twins. Oh yeah, because one of them's dating Jake Ferguson, and the other one's dating.
They're both dating underperforming athletes.
That's not Jake's fault. He can't throw the ball to himself. It's not his fault. Dak has to like
sorry, who are
every
these
first
twins?
quarter.
They're the 2 really attractive blonde twins who play basketball at Miami. They were from Fresno State, I think, originally. They were like big on TikTok or something.
Did Annie text you yet, Jared? I talked to her the other day. She didn't text you?
No.
Damn, my fault, bro. I work on it.
Nate knows I'm in love with Annie Yeager, so
I'm working on it.
Let's go. Giancarlo Stanton back to back. Now we got the lead 4-3.
All right. Anybody taking Georgia?
No.
I really want to, but no.
Where is our degenerate cat dad?
I'm sure he's gonna go Texas too. To be honest, he's gonna follow you anyways. Degenerates, right?
DJ's got to stick together,
right, Chris?
Texas.
It's in a
Texas.
As he's
I
pouring
can't deal with this, but it's so funny.
Pouring beer into an ice cup.
Oh my god, he literally is trying to steer into that whole degenerate label we have. All right, time to talk NFL games. So, first off, we're going to start with the battle for the NFC North. Motor City Dan Campbell, brother. I'm taking the Lions. I think the Vikings are semi-fraudulent. Listen here, brother. We're going to bite kneecaps. We're going to run the football, get turnovers. Sam Darnold seeing ghosts and kissing teachers. We're winning. So, yeah, give me the Lions. I think they are the best team in football right now, and that's a weird sentence you could have told me 10 years ago. I would have been like, what? But
I spilled like half the beer on the damn counter. I overflowed it.
Dude, you're a mess. All right, give me the Lions. Chrissy, you rolling with me?
This one's a toughie. Friendship, money, a lot of things are playing in this.
Who says I'm not going to win here?
Well, I mean, if I ride with the same picks, I might have like a different pick once in a while.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I take fine pick. I'm done. I'm done carrying your. I'm done holding you up. Pick who you want.
Got a friend in me.
Hey, yo, that song's a little weird.
Why? It's from Toy Story. Where did your mind go?
I've seen too many of those TikToks with like songs you should not play in prison. That's the first one they play.
Listen, after that Nickelodeon documentary, I had nothing to say.
Yeah, that whole thing is a whole new meaning.
That's Disney. What did Disney ever do?
Yeah, you just never know. They just haven't made the documentary yet.
Give me
did hire the pickle guy.
Give me the Vikings. Jettas is back this week, so give me the Vikings. Lions are not winning 2 road games in a row.
All right. Ooh. Matty Sauce, we take him.
Got things on both sides. No Aiden Hutchinson, but also probably no Aaron Jones.
Yeah, no Aiden Hutchinson. Bad pick, Jared.
I trust the Lions overall team more than I trust the Vikings. And they're in a dome. That's already an advantage for Jared Goff. And there has to be a game where the Vikings come back down to reality. It's coming. But when is it going to be? I'm going to take the risk and say that it's going to be this one where Sam Darnold gets put back to real life. Just wakes up from this dream. I'm going to go with the Lions right here. I love you, Sam, by the way. There has to be one game where you just don't have a good game. And it's weird to say because you had terrible games with us, but there's got to be one. So give me the Lions.
Are they undefeated still?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm taking a risk here. Yeah.
I believe they're 5-0.
Mr. Hector.
Look, when it comes to USC quarterbacks, Sam Darnold has a very special place in my heart. And especially from that crazy Penn State comeback bowl game. Yeah, I'm going with the Vikings, man. I'm sorry. And I love Dan Talica. But I gotta go with the Vikings, man. I think having that bye week was really good for them. I think Sam Darnold was having some setbacks prior to the game before actually going into the bye week. So I think they're able to reassess, and I think that Detroit's not going to be an easy game, but I feel like if it was a perfect time for them to get that bye week. So give me the Vikings.
All right. Oh, by the way, Tennessee is my upset. By the way, for records' sake.
Oh wait, what?
They be a 6-point dog at home. So I mean on the road. So counts.
Oh, they're on the road?
Yeah, no, Tennessee's at home. So remember, you gotta flip it. So it's add 3 points to the home team. So you subtract the 3 points, it's Alabama and a neutral site will be a 6-point favorite.
You know, I'm gonna ask this question just every week to you, just because.
Yeah, that's fine.
Still do.
Give me Tennessee as my upset pick. DJ, Lions or Vikings?
We'll take the Lions because I think these two are going to be neck and neck down the stretch, and they're going to split. And no one knows Brian Flores' defenses the last couple of years quite like the Lions will. So I'll take the Lions in this game.
All right, Nathaniel.
Yeah, give me Detroit.
All right.
Wow, me and Hector.
Even split.
Just me and Hector.
Oh, actually, no, that's right. Yeah, just you and Hector.
Let's do it, buddy.
Let's do it.
Not in that way, but let's do it.
Speaking of that, team,
you got a friend in me.
Damn right I do.
You're about to have a friend in you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Good Lord. What have I started?
Let's get Dr. Phil in.
Nathan started it.
We'll be
No,
right
it was an innocent Disney song. See, I knew this.
It is not that innocent as you think, man.
Nah, it ain't, dude.
Yeah, it's not innocent. We've killed his innocence on this show.
There's going to be a
It all started when I put my Panda Express order in an hour ago and it never got here yet.
Oh, Jesus.
Where's Matt's order, bitch?
Hey, no, I'll play.
Yourself, DJ. Keep your comments to yourself.
Oh, my God. All right. Texas Packers. Matt, who you going with?
Oh, that's a bad beer. Not a good one.
All right. You're away in Lambeau. Everybody's pretty much healthy in Green Bay. Jaden Reed's questionable. It's not cold yet. Jordan Love looks good. Texans look great. Mixon looks amazing. Mixon's got some people feeling nicey. Oh, man. I'm going to go with the Packers. I'm sorry, Hector. I can't look in that. I'm sorry. I'm going with the Packers.
It's okay.
I go next.
Sure, Chrissy.
I'm going to make it flat out simple. Give me the Texans.
Rolling together. DJ's ride or die. I'm going to Texas as well.
I don't got much to it, but I do know that I was crapping on the Texans a little bit earlier. I didn't mean to. It was unintentional. So, as the form of respect, I will be taking the Texans. Also, I just think they flat win this game.
I did say on DJ, so the all the Packers wins this year have been against very bad teams. Their best win, their best game this year was taking Minnesota and Philadelphia to the last 2 drives.
And I wouldn't be able to take this in my upset, right? Nah, can't.
Nope.
No, it's only plus 2.5.
Yeah, the Texans would be a 3.5 point favorite at home.
I'm looking at the
only
line.
games that count as upsets is if you took Louisville over Miami. You took Georgia over. Actually, no, that wouldn't even be a. Yeah, Texas wouldn't even be an upset either. So you basically are kind of limited to Tennessee or Louisville would be your 2 chances. But Deej, Texans, Packers.
We'll take the Packers just because I think the rest of you are going to take the Texans, and I won't let Matt be the lone wolf here.
Man, it's like a pack to Korner Booth.
Nate.
Jordan Love has played well. Christian Watson, like you mentioned the other day, Jared, has had a breakout game this past week. When healthy, this Packers offense is really good. So give me Green Bay.
All right. I wouldn't go for this pick. No, wait, no, the Texans fan didn't go. Hector, do I have to ask?
I guess not really, but the Texans are 1-4 against the Packers. Their last win was in 2008. And so that just tells me they're due. That's all that. That's all I'm hearing.
That's right. They're due. Brent's due, baby.
All right. Shout out to our boy, Mr. Rob Taylor. His 49ers. His Chiefs taking on Matt Barr's 49ers and Scotty's 49ers. So I'm going with the Chiefs. I made this pick yesterday. San Francisco's injuries really kind of bug me. And I think it'd be just poetic justice for the Chiefs to be the last undefeated team as they are the defending champs, even though it feels like 1,000 years ago. Also, the last 2 games, the Niners haven't looked exceptional. They've looked great, but not elite tier. We talked about this yesterday on High Low where I'm not sold on this team anymore, especially without McCaffrey. McCaffrey is their game closer. Not really sold on 49ers without him.
So is he or is he not out?
Who? McCaffrey? He's out.
Yeah.
He's out. He ain't playing. Also, breaking by Mr. Rob Taylor, Juju may be out as well for KC. I'm still taking KC, though. I'll ride or die with. I pick Mahomes because he usually is the bane of my existence. Maddie.
It's kind of... It feels like I don't know why the Niners are favored. It's just I don't know if it's a trap game by the Vegas that they got them favored at -116. Isn't Jordan Mason? Is he out? Is he just hurt?
Questionable.
You know what? I'm gonna take the risk. I'm going to say the Niners win, and this is only because usually I think teams get the best of the Chiefs in the regular season when it's a payback game, but when it comes to January and February, we all know what happens. The Chiefs will take the L now, but if they meet again in February, we all know the outcome. So I'll take the Niners, but the Chiefs are going to win the war.
Now you got me thinking. It's the problem is both teams screw me every time I pick on them. This is literally like, hey, Jared, you're going to just lose your parlay on this regardless. I'm sticking with it. I gotta stick with Chiefs. Chrissy.
Exactly what Maddie said. Give me the Niners.
All right.
Which feels like it's such a risk, even though I'm picking the technical favorited team. But it's just
this game is if this game is the most coin flip game of the weekend. Nate.
It's an SF. Santa Clara. Sorry. Big difference. Oh. Dang, Juju might be out too.
Does it matter though?
I
saw this team win the Super Bowl. Kadarius Toney, Montez Valdez-Scantling, and Sky Moore.
They beat the most loaded Eagles team they'd seen since 2004 with a bunch of backups and TikTok boy. So and referees, but that's a whole other story.
They got Worthy. Hopefully,
also,
Kelsey
finally were referred to as the worst Kansas City team we've ever seen. So
They got Kelsey. They got Worthy. SF has been they're 3-3, so they're pretty mid so far this year. Give me the Chiefs.
All right.
Cool.
DJ.
Every time they give the Chiefs points, it feels like it's a smart bet. So anytime I'm going to get Chiefs with points, I'm going to take it. So we'll take the Chiefs.
All right. And last but not least, Mr. Flores. Oh, DJ, I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, man, give me the Chiefs. I think Vegas is trying to pull something here, and I'm not falling for it.
There's 2 trap games in the 6-pack. I saw Miami's line feels like such a trap game. So does Philadelphia's, and then I'll add a third is the Chiefs, the Chiefs Niners. Like, there's a lot of lines that are really suspect. So, also, Rob, you guys will never be the underdogs and see you lose a bunch of games. So just don't even start with that. I know he's doing it to be ironic, but either way, Chrissy, before we go on to the bonus game, it's time to get the streak alive again, baby. Who you got first touchdown tonight?
I'm gonna play it safe tonight. I think it will be. Give me a Denver Bronco tonight. I'm going to take Javonte Williams.
Ooh.
Plot twist, there will be no touchdowns tonight.
Probably no touchdowns. Probably right. Yeah, you're probably right.
So Javonte Williams right now opening at plus 700 for first touchdown.
Yes.
So I'm throwing $1 on that for you, Mr. Chris.
I'm putting 5 on that for you, Chris, because the last time I did it. I did on the whim when he said Kareem Hunt, it hit instantly.
I'm gonna throw you a really wild one. Give me Juwan Johnson. First touchdown, plus 2,000.
I like it.
I'll throw a loophole in there. Fabian Moreau.
Ooh.
Whichever one it is.
A little LSU action there. All right. This was the title of this week's show. I don't think we're going to get this kind of reaction from Giants fans, except Nate. So, I know Dom was – I'm kind of sad Dom didn't come tonight because I know he was being my other Giants fan friend. He was very his reaction was very interesting. Like I said on the Hilo Sports, I just pray nobody on either side gets hurt because this devil field.
Upsets.
What?
Upsets.
Oh, no, we're doing this. This is still part of the 6-pack. Then we'll do upsets.
I already got my upset.
Yes. All right.
Bonus 7-pack. Because it wouldn't be the Korner Booth if 4 out of the 5 members' teams were represented in one game. So, Saquon Barkley makes a return to Philadelphia. Eagles, it's a weird line. It's only -3 for Philadelphia on the road. I'm waiting for this to keep swinging. Apparently, Malik Neighbors is playing, allegedly. He cleared concussion protocol as of 2 hours ago. So,
yes, sir.
This is our 7th bonus beer because we're feeling alcoholics today, apparently. So, we're getting started. Matthew, who are you taking?
So I said this in the chat. I'm not sure why it's only -3. The Giants, as Nate and all of us have seen, have not been playing very good football. The Eagles, however, it would not completely shock me if they figure out a way to lose this game in the sense of overthinking coaching, going for it when they don't need to go for it, just trying hard to outcoach the other coach where that messes you up. I hope Saquon does not get hurt on this MetLife turf. We all know how Mekhi Becton feels coming back to this stadium. I'm saying the Giants only because of the line. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know why it's -3. It should be 6.5 at least. It feels like a trap. Malik Neighbors coming back. I think the Giants pull out stocks and just do some weird trick plays, catch everybody off guard. Daniel Jones plays better when Malik Neighbors is in the lineup, so I'll take the Giants. And when I say like on the boom meter of confidence, 1 through 10, I got a 1 boom. So it's
one boomer.
Boom! I'm not going into it with 10 or 5 or 3. It's 1 boom because I'm not confident. But I'll take the Giants just for the fact of like this could be the greatest thing ever if it hits for me.
All right,
Jerry,
Hector.
Yeah.
Chrissy, we'll wait.
Oh man, I think this is it's gonna probably be a rough. I'm gonna say very close. It seems like Eagles games have kind of been in that trend. Giants are just not good. Tommy DeVito, is that still a thing? Can we get him back in there?
I don't even know. Is he practice squad, Nate?
He's a third quarterback on the depth chart. That's on the active
That is
roster.
Disrespectful to Tommy DeVito. Tommy Cutlass deserves to be at least starting quarterback, at least, in my eyes, and his mother. But yeah, give me the Eagles.
All right, Deej.
Yeah, we'll take the Eagles. The Giants will make it ugly because that front line's ridiculous, but we're still going to take the Eagles unless you tell me Drew Lock's coming in. Then it's different.
Yeah, I am terrified of Drew Lock.
He's had good success against the Eagles in the last calendar year. So if it's Drew Lock, that's one thing. But if it's going to be Daniel Jones we'll take the Eagles.
Nathan.
Well, Andrew Thomas is out for the rest of the year.
Rip.
So Josh Azudu will be playing left tackle. So Jared, I don't know who is your right end, but he's gonna.
It's Josh Sweat.
Oh, he's gonna kill Azudu. He's gonna kill Azudu.
He has no sacks this year, by the way, so you might be okay.
Oh, after Sunday.
Listen, I'm very humble until I see otherwise.
Look, I love my boys. I do. Sunday night made me depressed, but they're at home again, and Neighbors is back. Can I use this as my upset or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me the Giants upset.
All right.
You gotta say it with your chest a little bit. Like you gotta say it loud. Say it
no,
because that baby.
Whole strategy, Cotton.
Because that quarterback just makes me depressed when I think of him.
So technically, this is my upset too.
Well, you guys can't double up an upset. So when
you can take it.
Nate, Nate, you can have it.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks.
I'm gonna go something else.
I got one.
There's better options out there, anyways.
All right, Chrissy.
Geez, I don't know who I'm taking here. I'm taking the Eagles just because, no bias whatsoever. I just think they're going to win this game. I'm not from Philadelphia at all. I'm just going to root for the Eagles. Fun fact about Philadelphia, it has a rich history. So I'm going to be making a lot of money on this game. Give me the Birds. Give me the Birds by yeah, I think the line's okay. Give me the Birds. Well, not upset. But I think the Giants keep it close because it's a divisional game. But give me the Eagles, and I won't pick again.
You thought I was going to pick anything different. Yeah, not only did I shave my hat, I've got the hat on too. Wrong third. Saquon's running for some $120. Let's go. And also,
I can't hear anything.
It's okay. I have never seen a team get crapped on so much for winning a game in the NFL before than I have seen this week from local and national media for the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, Nick Sirianni. I know he's a lot of people. I love Nick Sirianni. I think he's hilarious. When Nick Sirianni's acting like he acts on the sideline, telling a fan, look, we ran the ball. Eagles win games. That Sirianni got us to the Super Bowl, or helped us get to the Super Bowl. That Sirianni helped us make the playoffs with a first-year starter in Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith and a bunch of couch chairs for wide receivers. I want that Sirianni. The quiet Sirianni is what lost us 6 straight games. The guys beat by the Giants on week 18. Give me Philadelphia. All right. Upsets and gimmies time, kids. I have a gimme because I took Tennessee, and Nate has a gimme because he took Philadelphia. Took New York. Chrissy, you want to up first on the upset?
Yes. Give me. I just saw it. Give me 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, I got it. All right. Give me, and I think this counts. It's at home. Give me Illinois over Michigan.
Ooh.
Illinois.
Well, see, DJ, you can still take it because you're not technically part of the show in the core sense. Like, you don't pay into the jersey bet, but still.
Still the audacity.
Illinois.
Bad pick.
I gotta find.
That's why he's mad as hell.
I just love the pronunciation of Illinois.
Yeah, I'm very Philly.
I gotta find my eBay jersey for this year or this past year. I know there's 4 of us contributing. I'm still cheap.
And listen, it did me when I was the only one who paid in 2 years ago, and I had to buy basically a Sauce Gardner jersey off eBay. I was very happy about that.
Yeah, it's like $35. I still wear it. My upset, I'm going to take the home team, Maryland over USC. Maryland is plus 7.5 at home.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
All right, for gimmies, oof. You know what? I've been flip-flopping between these 2 games all day, and it's annoying the hell out of me. I really want to take Oregon over Purdue, but something about Purdue, like just for some reason, Midwest game, it's 8 o'clock. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, Lord Almighty, this is annoying as hell. All right. Oh God, I hate all these. I hate all of them. Screw it. Quack Attack. We're going with Oregon as my gimme.
I just found a number 8 sewed Aaron Rodgers jersey on eBay for $46.99.
All right, there's Matt's win.
I want a Flacco.
I want a Jalen Carter or Jerome Brown. Shout out.
If it's a Jalen Carter one, you're getting an orange jumpsuit.
I mean, Colby Young is the newest guy to get arrested. Also, formerly of the University of Miami, Colby Young, by the way. Should have stayed in Coral Gables, kid. You probably wouldn't have gotten arrested for driving like an idiot.
Well, maybe.
I don't know if you've ever been to Coral Gables. Not much place to open up the freeway. Let's put it that way. Chrissy dropped out for a second. So, DJ, you got any gimmies? Any locked-in bets you love tonight?
No, because honestly, looking at the slate, I kind of hate all of these games for the most part. But just for funs and giggles and other ones to look at, I'll go and throw Kelsey's out there. Nebraska over Indiana. For Kelsey's coin flip is a potential upset.
I love it. Nate, Matt, anything else you guys want to contribute on this one?
For my gimme, I think last time I cussed out the Army, so that was bad.
If you guys don't love me now, you'll love me because this jersey is going to cost everybody $12.25.
Who?
He's still
Mike Williams?
he's going to win, which is hilarious.
No, I got because I won the 6-pack last year. I never ordered the jersey, but so I go on eBay every year because I don't feel like paying the full price, nor do I want anybody else to have to pay the full price. So I found it on eBay for $49, and it's $12.25 per person.
I just go on that like the what is it, the replica site? I think it's like jordansandjerseys.com or whatever it is, and like I actually found like really good ones. I actually had my buddy order one. He ordered a I believe it was a Nikola Jokic jersey. It was very nice quality. So,
Nate, did you do a gimme?
Yeah, give me Navy over Charlotte.
You got it.
Best playbook in college football belongs to the Charlotte.
If they lose, I swear I will cuss them out, bro.
Nate's just gonna freaking just go straight off a ramp. I'm done.
I swear. If the Army, I think Army messed me up last time. If Navy messes me up, I'm gonna have to go Air Force. Huh?
The Army.
Did they mess me up last time? You were here because I think you were here too, right?
It was the military.
You said screw the Army.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the Navy lets me down, man, I'm gonna have to go with the Air Force. If they let me down too,
I really hope both teams run the table because then they have to play each other in the championship, and then they have to play each other again the week after, which is just gonna be.
Could they make the playoff?
Yeah, the winner. Yeah. They're both in the American Athletic this year, so they both can make it as a group of 5 guaranteed bid. But then they have to play each other after for the Commander-in-Chief trophy because Air Force is booty cheeks. So basically, they have a shoo-in.
Air Force is never going to be in that tradition. So
yeah, true.
Navy versus Bama, nice. Oh,
good lord, that is the Kevin versus Pat Bull. If anybody remembers my former co-hosts from the show, Pat, of course, an Army man, and Kevin, an Alabama grad. So
Sorry.
I don't really. My lock of the week. Give me Cam Ward +3 total touchdowns.
Oh, we could do players?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh.
It's a gimme, not a.
That is
my gimme though.
There's no specifics.
He's gonna at least have one, either 3 passing or 1 rushing and 2 passing. I think give me Miami for at least 2 turnovers forced on defense.
Nice.
But that's what I got today. But yeah, no. Shout out to our boy Dom. We welcomed him on his first week. He was supposed to be here tonight, but he can't make it, obviously. I love Rob. I missed you, man.
Sweet home Alabama.
That is not the time to be singing that.
All right.
After that comment,
You got a friend in me, Sweet Home Alabama, man.
This show has gotten super sus super quick.
Nate's penalty box brought to you by therapy.
Yeah, I'm sending Nate is a penalty box. I'm sending. I won't say Chris. Chris is on like a miracle run of biblical proportions.
Chris has been on his P's and Q's.
Oh, you guys want to hear something crazy? There was just a rundown with Anthony Volpe because the Yankees suck at base running. And I don't know if it was a shortstop or Jose Ramirez, but he caught the ball and went to tag Volpe, but then shouldered him and laid him.
Oh man, and they say baseball's not a contact sport.
He shouldered him, bodied him, laid him out, but he dropped the ball. And Volpe got to the bag first, so it was safe.
He got hit.
Not Chris's penalty box, presented by the amazing people at Righteous Felon Jerky. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off your order. Official sponsor of Belly Up Sports and the Korner Booth podcast. And Nate, not Chris's penalty box. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off. By the way, some of the best tasting jerky. My favorite is still the Maryland crab flavor, which is just insane. I guess it's Old Bay if you really want to really stretch it there, but there you go.
All
right, you animal. You can come back now.
Cool.
We've corrupted Nate to the point of no return.
I miss my cousin, man. I wish he was here, man. Real talk.
Young Wei Ku's busy.
Or young Wei Ku.
Bro, imagine when there's an Asian quarterback in the league. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy.
I hope he doesn't play for the Giants. I hope he plays for the Commanders.
If he plays for the Giants, man. Ooh.
So he's gonna get cut by the Maras in 2 weeks?
I hate the Maras, man. Ever since you told me that story, dude, I hate it.
Yeah, it's like the best story I own. I have in my repertoire is the fact that like one of my former clients actually is like friends with the Maras.
You know, I can't remember the last time he drafted.
Yo, Rob's got to chill in the comments, man.
Oh, shh.
Rob, Kevin's not even here, man. What are you doing?
I'm calling the police.
Damn, that's a good one. Robert seems fun.
Rob is a good dude, but Rob also can just be Rob.
Seems like fun is the sentence that Nate chooses to use.
We've corrupted Nate so much. He's calling Rob Taylor fun.
Say that.
Robert seems like fun.
I love all of my friends over at the Craft Brew Crew. Rob, Matt Barr, and of course the 3 knuckleheads themselves, Mike, Scotty, and Mookie. Nate's never met Mookie. Oh my god, I have to get Mookie back on the show.
I've watched them. They're
yeah, but you've never seen fully untapped Mookie. When Mookie's on this show, he's already usually blackout drunk or at least like a 5 or 6 beers in. He's usually well put together and professional on Mike's show, but when he comes on mine, Mookie's all bets are off.
That's true.
Also, the last time Mike Burlon was on the show, him and Samir yelled at each other for 45. No, Samir and Kevin yelled at each other for 45 minutes about the stupidity of X-Woba, which is apparently a sabermetric about exit velocity off a bat or something. So me, Mike, and JD, one of my old co-hosts, are sitting there just watching the 2 of them argue, and we're all just laughing because it was getting so bad. Every third word out of Kevin's mouth was an F-bomb. So, yeah. That's usually everyone wonders why we couldn't get that Jack Daniels sponsorship back during COVID. That's why. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Korner Booth pregame. Dom will be back on Monday. So will the rest of the crew. We'll be 5 strong for that show. Shout out to DJ and the High Low Sports crew for letting us borrow him for the night. And Hector, since you've almost been on as many times, you can I can almost read off your ad read for you, but Where can we find you?
Everything at social media at insert_name_FC, well, Instagram and the X, TikTok insert.name.fc. We post episodes every Thursday, not this week because things happened, but we'll be back on regular schedule programming for next week for sure.
We lost to freaking Mexico. We're a sad country.
Bro, I've tried to tell people Raul Jimenez is a legit striker, and so.
But they don't play him when it
wait,
matters.
who's we? Who's we?
Who's we?
Well, we're all Americans.
I don't know.
Okay.
Jesus.
No, that's Nate, Rob. That's Nate. Nate is the director of Race Wars now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that could be a new segment. Oh man, I love that.
That
not going to
be a segment.
That will target an audience you don't want to target.
Next Monday.
Nate, I'm gonna put you back in that penalty box. Don't make me.
Next Monday, join us for 2 Asians.
Everyone will be so
you're
excited
done.
to tune in.
You're
Then they'll see
done.
Nathan.
What are we
Show the
referring
banner.
to Race Wars from like Fast and Furious?
Everyone will be
I
so
don't think-
excited to
I don't
tune in
think
to
he
see
is,
Nate's
but I'm
hosting
just
back.
saying.
Oh wait,
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been the Korner Booth Podcast. You can find all of our BS at Everything Korner Booth Pod. We're officially verified on Twitter now. Let's go. You can find us live on Twitter as well as Instagram and Facebook. To our Korner Booth Facebook is being revived as of Monday. Should be fun. That page was alive for about 20 minutes back in 2021. You can find all of us at Korner Booth Pod, Matt at Big Wisp, myself at Belly Up Jared, Nate at Nathan_win24. And Chris, he runs our Korner Booth Pod Twitter, so you can blame him for all of our horrible tweets. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have a great night. Shout out to our newest member of the Korner Booth family, Miss Luna, Chris's new cat. There she is, sleeping up. And, of course, Ghosty is here somewhere. And, of course, Big Anthony. All right, we'll catch you all later. Have a great weekend and enjoy. Let's hope Chris's thing hits. Peace.
Love you guys.
Love you, Devontae Adams.